I think improvement science sometimes it will give you the framework that you maybe already know inherently, but it's putting data and science and methodology behind it. It was applying concepts to things that I naturally thought about. Like I wanted to have a plan for if we open something or if any type of project, I want a plan to know, okay, this is what we need to do on day one to when we wrap up. And so it's giving you like a project plan was an element of what we learned about, as well as trying to understand like statistics behind things. Like we spent a lot of times looking around or talking within the black belt cohort around, does this have a statistical impact? How do we know if we've made a change? I think having that methodology to actually be able to answer the question just versus the hope and a prayer and a feel is one of those things that's been really helpful as I've thought about things in the PI work that we're doing or that I'm doing, to really think about, okay, is there a correlation? What happens if we don't have enough staff for the day? Like thinking about it from a regression standpoint. So we're able to put in kind of tools that we maybe inherently knew, but didn't really know, like that had a name or fully how to use them to really push us beyond maybe what we could have solved on our own. Because believe me, half the problems or more than half the problems we're trying to solve, if we could have solved it on our own, we would have solved it already. So some of the highlights that I found within the certification, I loved the teachers that we had, our coaches. I think that was been a wealth of knowledge for me during the black belt cohort, and then after it really gave me a good network to bounce ideas off of. If you talk to any of the coaches, I usually am texting them with really random questions and thoughts that are typically out of left field, but everybody is really gracious and goes with me on my thought journey. Beyond the coaches, like our class, I think that has formed a lot of relationships that as I've had meetings with other people that have been in my cohort with me, it's been fun to know that we have that shared connection and shared understanding.